You know what Monte Grande is? For those of you who are celebrating, who are organizing Dominican history, Dominican independence, you should always remember Monte Grande when you celebrate Dominican independence. Monte Grande is an event which is very little disseminated in Dominican textbooks of history. Let me narrate it, in a nutshell. There was, the declaration on the 27th of February, 1844, right? Separation from Haitian authorities, right? By the way, in the language of the architect of Dominican independence, Juan Pablo Duarte, you will never find an ethnocentric, racist word. Never. And there's no anti-Haitianism in the movement that brought into fruition the separation from Haiti. And that is something that is hidden from school kids when these history lessons are taught. So this happens, el famoso trabucazo, right? Yeah. Declaring that, we're foreseeing, we mean business here, okay? Okay, very good, that happened. Several hours later, like 12 hours, these authorities, which began declaring a governing body called Junta Gubernativa, right? They began to, how to put together a nation, right? Since we declared independence. But in the meantime, news comes that there are troubles somewhere in the vicinities of what was then the city of Santo Domingo. Yeah? The brothers and sisters in Monte Grande were up in arms. These were black and mulatto people who owed their freedom to the annexation, to the unification of the island on the Boyer, right? Because remember, Boyer, he did some bad things, but he did some good things. One of the good things he did was the immediate elimination of slavery, right? And so these people in Monte Grande recognized their indebtedness to the former regime, and there have been, in the language of a few, not Duarte, but a few of the, well, actually there was a project for a national anthem, in which was a las armas españoles, volad a la lid, tened por consigna vencer o morir, right? So the Dominican subject that was proclaiming the independence was calling himself Español, right? And that scared the daylight out of brothers and sisters in Monte Grande, because Spain still had slavery in Cuba and in Puerto Rico. So if we're going to be Spaniards, that means I'm a slave now. Yeah. So they did as every reasonable person, could do or would do in those circumstances. They, took up arms, and they said, nobody, approaches within a certain, So when the news came to the organizers of the Junta Gubernativa, they said, well, we have to go and talk to those people. And they went and they talked to those people, and they reached an accord. And the Junta Gubernativa folks made every effort possible to convince everyone that under no possible, under no circumstances whatsoever would slavery ever be possible in the new, government that was being formed. Yeah, the leader of the Monte Grande rebellion then became the chief of the armed forces of the nascent Dominican government, and the very first action taken by the new government was an abolition of slavery as a result of that tension. Yeah, an abolition of slavery, which was first a decree. When it was then made into a law, a couple of weeks later, in April, around the 17th of April, the text was expanded to include some interesting clauses. For instance, not only will we never have slavery, but slavery is now possible in the Dominican territory. Anyone, therefore, who steps on Dominican soil is free automatically. Yeah? Automatically free, which created some trouble. Because, you know, some people in Puerto Rico, some people who were in chains in Puerto Rico and in Cuba, decided that perhaps they might want to take a little boat ride. And many did. Yeah? And many did. And became free as a result of that boat ride that they took. And there is a case of one person, this one which is documented by a Dominican historian, of one person who actually fought his master. Because the master came from Puerto Rico, you know, running after his property. My property escaped and went to Santo Domingo. So let me go and get it there. You know what happened? Property beat the heck out of the man, you know, and was protected by Dominican law. Yeah. Now that history doesn't surface in the narrative that kids get, right? Nor does it get recorded that among the first documents of the new government is an appeal to Haitians living on the country, urging them not to leave and inviting them to join this effort, this new project that was being created. Yeah, guaranteeing that their property, their safety, their human dignity will be protected by the state. You know, yeah. The country that gave us Monte Grande